Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me today. My name is Jerry Walsh. I'm a student teacher from Griffith University. I'm studying my graduate certificate in teaching English to speakers of other languages. English is my first language and I don't speak any other languages. So it's been very interesting for me and I'm really excited to be working with you today. Thanks for having me. I hope you learned something. Today we're going to learn about English sounds and the symbols that represent those sounds in the IPA alphabet. So obviously in English and in Thai, we have different symbols that are our letters that we use in our own languages. However, the IPA alphabet relates specifically to different sounds. And we're going to learn which sounds these are in English and learn the symbols for these sounds. Now, it's important to remember that some of these sounds and the symbols, because we're used to our own language and our own symbols, it can be really difficult to try and remember and to associate that sound with that symbol. So we're going to be a bit silly and do some actions to work out and try and help our brains to remember those symbols, the symbol that goes with that sound. Let's get started. First of all, I have a funny video to show you of somebody where English is their second language, and he actually speaks French, I think, and he is having trouble being understood in English because of the way he pronounces his sounds in English, and he's trying to fix it, but he's finding it very difficult. I'm sure that you won't find it this difficult.
The year is weird, that much is true. Fires, floods, and lockdowns too. We all
I'm going to America. I'm going to learn to speak with a flawless American accent so as not to arouse suspicion. So find me the greatest accent coach in the world.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
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 No. Let's break it down. I would
Would
weird
weird
would
would
like to
toi
to
toi
to
toi
buy
buy
a
a
hamburger.
hamburger
Hamburger.
hamburger
Hamburger.
hamburger
Hamburger.
burger.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
It's not hamburger, hamburger.
I'm not saying hamburger. I said I would like to buy a hamburger.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
I would like to buy the hamburger.
Hamburger.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
Maybe we should stop.
We don't quit. We do not quit. Again.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
I would like to buy the burger.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
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 The burger.
So you can see with that video that he was having quite a lot of trouble, finding it difficult to pronounce certain sounds. So even though his English is correct and he understands English, he found it difficult to get the sounds correctly within each word. Some sounds that I noticed that he had trouble with were h in hamburger and also u in wood, w, u, d. He was saying w, u, d, and u in two. It's t, u, and in his video, he was saying t, wa. So it's important to be able to hear the difference between the different sounds, and then you can hear yourself speaking and be able to identify if you've got the sound correct or not. So a lot of practice with saying the sounds and listening for the sounds. So in English, there are 44 sounds, and they are split up into different groups. So we've got our vowel sounds, which usually come in the middle of a word, but not always. And we have two different types of vowel sounds. We've got the long vowel sounds, and we've got the short vowel sounds. We're going to have a look at both different types of vowel sounds and learn the symbols for each one. We also have consonant sounds, which there's 19 consonant sounds, and we'll go through those as well. It's important for pronunciation in English to have the correct vowel sounds. It changes the whole sound of the word. I've done a table here where you can see all in one picture the different sounds that we have. So, and if you look down here, you can see the colors, tells you which type of sounds. So the ones within the yellow box, those are all your vowel sounds. You can see that some of them have a blue box around them and some of them have a purple box around them. So the blue box is the long sounds and the purple box is the short sounds. We're going to start with those ones today. If we have a look at this, you can see that it's got the symbol, which is the IPA symbol, and some of them look the same as normal English letters. Others look very different. And so because they're different to what we're used to, it can be very difficult to associate them with that sound. But with practice, we can do it. So we will practice today. When we're doing this, I would like it if you could speak as well. I know I can't hear you, but what's really important is that you can hear yourself. So you need to say it out loud to practice. So every time I say a word, if you can follow along afterwards and say it afterwards. I'm also going to use my hands to show you when the sounds change. For example, if I say my name, Jerry, when I say it as a word, it all blends together. But if I break it up into different sounds, using my hand for it can actually help my brain to hear the different sounds in a word. Let me break my name up into different sounds. Jerry. J, E, R, E. Jerry. J, E, R, E. You can have a go with your name. Break it up into the different sounds and try and use your hands to help you separate them. Every time you change sound, you do another like this. I call these my duck hands because it looks like a duck. Quack, quack. Let's go through the long vowel sounds that we can see up here. And we're going to say the words that are written underneath and identify the long vowel sound. So the first word over here says C, and the long vowel sound is E. Listen carefully when I say it. C. Now use your duck hands with me. Let's break up the sounds. S, E, S, E, C. The next long vowel sound is over here. This is oo. They've put it into the word to. Let's try and break it up with our duck hands. Remember to say it out loud. T, oo. T, oo. Two. The next one is her. So the long vowel sound is er. In the word her, we hear h, her, her. You can see with my mouth that it changes when I speak. E, my mouth is long. E. My mouth is round. Oo, my mouth is tight. Ooh. Let's try the next one. The next long vowel sound is or. My mouth is a similar shape to oo, but my cheeks are wider. Or. They've used it in the word saw. Or, saw. My next sound, my next long vowel sound is car. Sorry, my next long vowel sound is R. And in this word, the word is car. K, R, car. K, R, car. So the long vowel sound is R. When I say the long vowel sound R, my mouth starts wide open, R, and then it closes, R, R. So you can pay attention to your face and your mouth. What shape is it when you make that sound? If your mouth is the correct shape, you're more likely to be hearing the correct sound. Let's go again through our long vowel sounds and try and say them with me. I won't say the word, I will just say the sound. So the first one up here, E. You have a go. Make sure your mouth is wide. E. The next one is oo. Your mouth changes shape, comes into a tight circle. Oo. The next sound is Your tongue, when you say is moving from the bottom of your mouth to the top. If you can feel your tongue going from your bottom teeth up to the top teeth. As you make the sound. The next one is or. Your jaw is wider. You should have a dent in your cheeks. Or. And the last one is R. Big wide mouth and your tongue moves in your mouth again, similar to but a different shape of your mouth. R. Your mouth closes. R. Well done.